Hello and welcome to my channel. You ever wanted to automate websites and load data from them into your tool? And all this, without having to view the website or the browser? Then you've come to the right place. You will learn everything you need to know with this example app, that send a search request to Wikipedia and display the results in your tool, without showing the browser. So let's get started. Let's start with the layout of the tool. For this we use a NuGet packet which gives us a Metro style look. This is not absolutely necessary but simply looks better. If you are not interested in the layout, you can simply skip this part with the timestamps and jump to the coding part. After we have created our small layout for our needs, we first download the Selenium NuGet packages we require for our automation. For more information, check out my basic video for web automation. I will provide a link in the description. Otherwise, you can also have a look at my channel, where you will find videos from a wide range of coding topics. There are more videos each week. Not the right one? Let me know in the comments. That are all packages that we need for today. The Metro one not really needed, but I think it's cool to have it. Now let's start with the first code. First, let's create a few variables that we need. Like the ChromeDriver, a bool that we use as a trigger and a string that stores our website, which is Wikipedia. In case you don't know Wikipedia. Wikipedia is a free online encyclopedia that contains articles on a wide range of topics, created and maintained by volunteers from around the world. It was launched in 2001 by Jimmy Wales and Larry Sanger and has since grown to become one of the largest and most popular reference websites on the internet. In the event handler of our button, we create our basic structure in 3 steps. Step 1, we show our loading panel at the beginning and hide it at the end, as a visual trigger to see where we are. Step 2, we initialize our browser and load our web page in an async method with a bool as return value. Step 3, we use the return value to initiate further steps regarding the automation of the website. In our case, we send a search query and load the results. Now we are in step 2. We have to initialize our ChromeDriver. If you need further information regarding the code, feel free to check out my first steps video on my channel. There you find a playlist regarding control the web using Selenium and C# with other content. So check it out and let me know if you missed something. There are many more options that you can use for your browser. At the end we will learn one new option to hide the browser window. Here we have to set our location for the Chrome file that we use. If you need help with this, check out my basic video in Selenium playlist on my channel. The same is for the ChromeDriver file that we need to create our ChromeDriver service. I put you the links for both files in the description. After hide the command window, we can create our browser or ChromeDriver. For this we need both already created variables: the Chrome options and the ChromeDriver service. After that we can load the website with our new created ChromeDriver. The next line of code is to prevent issues when a control is not direct ready or thereafter loading a website. It's also possible to use thread sleep to generate a static waiting time, but this is much better and faster. Implicit waits tell the WebDriver to poll the DOM for a certain amount of time when trying to find an element or elements if they are not immediately available. Once set, the implicit wait is applicable for the entire life of the WebDriver object instance until it is changed again. This means that WebDriver will wait for a specified amount of time before throwing a no such element exception if the element is not immediately found. So, in summary, the line of code you provided configures the ChromeDriver instance to wait for up to 10 seconds when attempting to find elements on a web page before throwing an exception if the element is not found. In the if-else statement we use the title of the browser to see if we already entered the website that we want to load. If yes, we set our bool to true. If not, we use the goto command to start the check again. To prevent endless loop you can also implement a maximum time. This I used in the basic video in my Selenium playlist on my channel. The link is in the description. Now our driver is set up and ready. Let's check it in a first try. Looks fine. Our loading panel is showing during load and website is loaded. Now we have to find our needed identifier for our controls that we want to automate on the website. We need the search field and the search button. Also, the result box is needed. But let's start with the search field. If you make a right click at any website location, you are able to click the inspect file in the context menu. This open the Chrome Dev Tools. Also possible to open that view by press F12. For the search field we will use the class name. There are always many different identifier for the web controls. The best is most of the time if you find something like ID. But in this case we try to use the text from the button to locate the control on the website in our code. For our result output, this looks fine. Let's use that in our code to get the needed output. Before we use the identifier to create our automation code, let's do quick something else. There could be an issue if you start several times the tool because the initialized ChromeDriver is not closed automatic every time. We can fix that by using the process class and search for it at any tool close. If we found, we can close the process. Now we can start to control the needed web controls with our code. This is the best place, because we are sure that the website is loaded and ready for our automation. Here we get the search field from the website and use send keys to send our data from our text box to the field. After that, we try to get the search button control and start the search by click it. Last step is to get the result from the search and put it into our local result text box. So let's test our tool. Website was loading and our request was sent to the search field. But if we see in the error description we can't find the button. The reason that the error did not pop up directly is our setting implicit waits from 10 seconds in the Chrome options. So our driver tried 10 seconds to find the needed control, and after that he sends an exception. Let's try to find a better identifier for our button. Let's use XPath and start another try. Now it looks very good. Everything seems to be okay. We are also able to search for any keyword on the web page. But there is still an issue. We create a new instance of the ChromeDriver each time we press the search button on our tool. Let's fix that in our code to prevent too many instances. An easy fix is, use the result bool. If that is already true, we have still a ChromeDriver initialized. So we can direct use the automation. If not, just start the method to initialize at the browser. That is much better. But what is with the browser window? Do we need to see it? I think no. So let's add some option to the browser to hide that window. Now let's start our final test. I hope you learned something in this video. If you want more, just check out my further content on my channel. I am always happy for any comments or feedback regarding actual or future content. Enjoy your day.